sort of forward push by Hong Kong at the moment a sign that trading and crypto could return to the mainland, which of course would be a huge boost for the market?
That's an interesting question. You know, Hong Kong is always the gateway to the Chinese mainland market, and Hong Kong is always used as the lab for experiments, either in the economies or in new industries or new sectors. From what we run regulated exchange, regulated funds in Hong Kong. From our conversations with the regulators, I think in a way they are trying their best to use the one country, two systems as an experiment. If it's successful, I think there is the possibility the mainland China government will reconsider their stance towards the crypto and Web3 industry.
Do you think that's inevitable? Do you think the mainland government will definitely bring crypto back, or it's still a wait and see?
You know, for a government to have a clear message, it takes time. From what I know so far, our conversations with the mainland professionals and related sources, I think they are now looking at the market and see what's going on in other countries, what's happening in Web3 industries, and then they may come up with their response.
Hey, what's going up, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel. Picture this. The crypto world is buzzing, shifting, almost like it's alive, and you're standing at the edge of something massive. What if I told you that the US crypto market just cracked wide open, unlocked after years of waiting? What if a stablecoin that you've barely heard of just skyrocketed 319% out of nowhere? And what if a president, yes, that one, dropped a crypto bombshell that got everyone talking? Well, you're not dreaming. This is happening right now, and it's shaking up everything that we thought we knew about crypto. The problem is that most people are stuck, confused by the noise, missing the moves that could change their wallets forever. But here's the secret. Clarity is power. And today we're peeling back the mystery, showing you why Ripple's CEO says the US is finally free, what's fueling RLUSD's insane rise, and how Trump's new stablecoin could flip the market on its head. This isn't just news, it's your edge. Stick with me because every second of this video is loaded with what you need to know. Time's ticking. Crypto waits for no one. Oh, and here's the kicker. Stay with me till the end, and I've got a sneak peek for you of Altcoin Pro University, where average everyday crypto enthusiasts are making gains in the bull and the bear market. So if you're like most people where you don't have the opportunity to spend hours a day in the crypto news like we do here for you on this channel, make sure you subscribe today. And if you're feeling bullish about this current bull run, let me know by commenting 777 down below. Plus today we will be jumping over to X and find out all the breaking news that's happening in the financial markets today. And we will also be jumping into the XRP charts at the end of this video, going over our next resistance and support levels. And we'll also be updating on the short-term and long-term trend for XRP. We will be deep diving into Ripple's stablecoin skyrocketing 319% in the market shift, and Brad Garlinghouse saying that the US is finally unlocked, and Trump launching a coin, a stablecoin on Binance and Ethereum. But first, let's head over to CoinMarketCap and check out the health of the overall crypto market. Right now, we are currently sitting at 2.87 trillion as far as total crypto market cap. We are up 2.2%. And as we see here in the charts for the last 30 days for the crypto market cap, we are really waiting for crypto to get back above that $3 trillion key level for total market cap. So continue to follow along there. Fear and Greed Index currently sitting at 34. It is making a little move to the upside, which is exciting because last week we were at 25 and then yesterday we were at 31. So we have continued to build some momentum back. People are not as scared that the crypto was going to extreme bear market. However, altcoin season is not in full effect. We are still sitting full on Bitcoin season, sitting at 19 on the index. Last week we were at 21, yesterday at 19. Bitcoin dominance also chirping up just a tiny bit, up 0.59%, currently sitting at 60.6. We definitely need to see a pullback in Bitcoin dominance to realize the next leg of the altcoin market. And no update yet for the ETF net inflow outflow for the day, currently reading at 0. Unfortunately, we won't know any more news until tomorrow, but we did have an amazing week last week of nothing but movement to the upside above the 0 line. And as you can see, the correlation in price with the move to the upside last week, having $627 million coming into the market with ETFs, price was moving up. However, when price was coming down, you can see we were exiting out of the ETFs. It's a very important week. If we can have a secondary follow-up week with the ETFs moving to the upside, it could trigger something like we saw in October, November, where it becomes a buying spree for the ETFs to the upside. Top 5 trending coins according to CoinMarketCap today is BNB number 1, Link number 2, Floki number 3, Form number 4, and Cake number 5.
Hey, bull runners, check this out. If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th, 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers.
Top 5 coins by total market cap. Bitcoin coming in at 1.7 trillion, number 1. Ethereum, number 2, 251 billion. Tether, number 3 at 143 billion, about to be surpassed probably today by XRP, currently sitting at 142 billion, BNB at 90 billion, and Solana at 72 billion. Heading over to X to find out what is breaking. Well, huge news today. Oklahoma's Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill, HB 1203, has passed the House with a vote of 77 to 15. And if passed, the bill allows the state to invest 10% of its public funds into Bitcoin or digital asset with a market cap of over 500 billion. So congratulations, Oklahoma. Great move for you. And like we talked about last month, there were a couple of states that actually got their vote on the strategic reserve for that individual state turned down. It was voted against. That was before the United States itself voted yes or signed in the Bitcoin strategic reserve. So I will definitely be hopeful and also thinking forward that many states are also going to have to turn to the positive side of Bitcoin for their state reserves as well. And in the biggest news of the day by far for actual macro news in the crypto market, proud to partner with real Donald Trump's Truth Social on a series of ETFs, including the world's first ETF with Crow. So Crypto.com is partnering with Trump's Truth Social to launch ETFs. Eleanor Tourette was one to bring this to the public. New Donald Trump's media company, Trump Media, parent company of Truth Social, has announced a partnership with Crypto.com to launch a series of ETFs and ETPs comprised of a digital asset as well as securities with a Made in America focus spanning diverse industries such as energy, according to the company's press release. The products, which will include Bitcoin, CRO, and other crypto assets, are set to launch later this year pending regulatory approval. And in an interesting post from Grant Cardone, if you haven't heard, him and Gary Brecka are in a huge feud. I know this isn't directly related to crypto, but he did have some really good advice. And I went through these earlier. I was like, I'm going to share this with the audience. So sage advice for lifelong success. I told these two numbskulls the same thing and they didn't listen. That would be Gary Brecka and Sage Worker Brecker. Number one, don't use hard money to buy a $20 million condo. Now, if you're not familiar with hard money is a short-term loan option for real estate investors to buy a property, flip the property, fix and flip it, and turn it over rather quickly. It has very high interest and it has to be paid back in a quick. It's not like your normal standard 30-year mortgage on a house. So very smart ideas there. So if you're ever going to do real estate investing and you're wanting to use hard money, you need to get that property flipped in as quickly as possible, 60 to 90 days and back on the market. Number two, don't get greedy when it's great. And a lot of you guys might actually be feeling that, right? We had this huge push to the upside. Bitcoin hitting 108,000. No one took profit. XRP hitting $3.40. No one took profit. All these coins, even before this macro pullback, we saw Solana go on this huge rip to the upside when Trump launched his other coin, Trump coin, and no one taking profit. So when it's great, don't get greedy. Number three, don't live beyond your means. Number four, don't buy it if you can't pay for it twice. Number five, don't SHIT on people who helped you. Number six, don't yell at people. They'll turn on you. Number seven, don't get in battles that will break you. Number eight, when your legal bills hit $300K a month, not sure what exact advice that is, but you don't ever want your legal bills hitting $300,000 a month, obviously. Number nine, do not F with the IRS. Number 10, when you lose court judgments repeatedly, stay out of court. Number 11, not paying court judgments will make you a lifelong enemies. Number 12, creating LLCs to avoid judgments will catch up to you at some point. Number 14, Grant Cardone obviously must have been very angry when he was making these because he skipped number 13, or maybe he's just one of those people like on the elevators. If you've ever been at a hotel, some of them don't have the floor number 13 because lucky number 13. But number 14, don't put your family in harm's way. Number 15, fake it till you make it is not a career. Number 16, never gamble with what you can't afford to lose. Number 17, just because you cheat on your wife doesn't mean you cheat on your partner. Yeah, see, this is obviously he's fuming when he's writing this. Number 18, when your lawyers start billing weekly, they've lost confidence in you. Number 19, your lawyers win even when you lose. And number 20, avoid inciting those who are more savage than you. There is a new version of this post. I liked this one hours ago. So let's take a look and see what the new post is. And it looks like this is the addition because everything else is the same. But to all of you who think I should keep this private and that it hurts my brand, this is my brand, and I'm open book, and I will always defend myself. I don't seek fights with others. I seek success with others. When it is clear that someone repeatedly attempts to damage my brand, my business, hurts my partners, or in this case, even steal from me, I'm going to punish that person to the fullest extent of the law. Go and tell the others, when you incite Grant Cardone, he will fight you to defend himself. For everyone else, I have nothing but peace in my heart. So that was fun. That is some good advice there. But if you haven't actually heard about what's going on with Grant and Gary, go check it out because it is a pretty big deal. All right. Also, bullish, Japanese real estate giant Open House Group is now accepting Dogecoin, Solana, and XRP. Open House is already accepting Ethereum and Bitcoin. And an amazing day in the markets for TradFi, traditional finance, just in $1.35 trillion added to the U.S. stock market today. And as you saw in the intro, just in, Hong Kong ETF issuer confirms China is actively preparing a shift into Bitcoin and crypto. That comes from Altcoin Daily's X post. And Brad Garlinghouse went on Maria Bartiromo and did an interview. And she says here, crypto gaining ability to unlock the U.S. market from the Ripple CEO. And Brad Garlinghouse responded back, as I said today on Mornings with Maria, I strongly believe we are underestimating what it means to unlock the U.S. market through upcoming crypto legislation, as well as previous guidance statements rescinded the SEC and OCC allowing FIs to work with crypto financial institutions. With 4+ years of headwinds behind us, the U.S. is ready to reclaim its leadership position. And breaking another record with Michael Saylor here for his holdings. Just in, Michael Saylor's strategy now owns 2.4% of the entire Bitcoin supply. He now has over 500,000 Bitcoin at 506,137 Bitcoin, worth $44 billion. And in a post from Cointelegraph update, Bitcoin is attempting to form a bottom and could rebound toward $90,000 after Trump signaled plans to ease tariffs, and the Federal Reserve held firm against inflation fears last week, according to 10X Research's Marcus Thielen. So Brad Garlinghouse did go on and say that the financial market is unlocked in the United States. Brad Garlinghouse said the United States is finally unlocked, and I think people are underestimating how big this change is. This comes after the SEC dropped its appeal after Ripple. New regulatory developments. The SEC, which was known for hostile anti-stance on crypto under the leadership of former chair Gary Gensler, has moved to swiftly embrace the industry. According to Garlinghouse, those banks that were really hesitant and really nervous about touching crypto are leaning in now and catching up with the rest of the world. The SEC has also established a task force for creating clear crypto regulations. Garlinghouse has stressed that the recent developments are a big deal for Ripple as well as the broader industry. We will see the U.S. finally start to catch up with the leadership we're seeing from other markets around the world. Garlinghouse has also commented on the much talked about stablecoin bill, noting that it will be voted on within the next 4 to 8 weeks. Earlier this month, he stated that the U.S. stablecoin policy was on its way to the key bill passed the U.S. Senate Banking Committee. Earlier, the Ripple boss would routinely criticize the U.S. for failing to catch up with the other pro-crypto jurisdictions such as Japan, UAE, and Singapore. And speaking of stablecoins with Ripple, RLUSD skyrockets 319% in a market shift. RLUSD has experienced a remarkable 319 surge in trading volume over the past 24 hours, reaching 39.9 million according to CoinMarketCap. The surge comes as a market participants show growing interest in Ripple's stablecoin offering. Launched in December 2024, RLUSD stablecoin continues to gain traction with a circulating supply of 176 million and increasing number of Ethereum mainnet addresses holding it. RLUSD is poised to become a major participant in the stablecoin sector. Despite the spike in RLUSD volume over the past 24 hours, Ripple stablecoin minting has slowed, with the most recent minting event occurring on March 21st when 7 million RLUSD tokens were minted. This suggests that while trading activity has recently increased, the supply side remains stable. The stablecoin market is experiencing a big shift, and it keeps growing. Recently, the stablecoin market topping $234 billion. While these tokens are widely used to sidestep volatility, analysts believe that this liquidity could become the spark for the next market upswing once sentiment flips bullish. So remember, this $234 billion stablecoins that are sitting on the sidelines can all be moved into other coins to pump the market. As previously reported, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse recently made a bold prediction about RLUSD. In an interview with Bloomberg, Garlinghouse predicted that RLUSD would be one of the top 5 stablecoins by the end of the year, with stablecoin sector set to expand dramatically. And speaking of stablecoin, Trump is launching its stablecoin on Binance and Ethereum. World Liberty Financial, backed by U.S. President Trump, said USD1 stablecoin launched on March 4th was not currently tradable. According to data from Etherscan and Bscan, the project launched the World Liberty Financial USD1 token in early March. Former Binance CZ noted that project's smart contract was deployed on the BNB chain and Ethereum, while World Liberty said the stablecoin was not currently tradable. The USD1 stablecoin launch comes as U.S. lawmakers consider passing the Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins, or Genius Act. The bill moved out of the Senate Banking Committee on March 13th and is expected to be taken up for the full floor vote soon. A lot of people are talking about conflicts of interest with Trump and his crypto ventures. Before the project's first public token sale, October 2024, World Liberty Finance faced scrutiny from U.S. policymakers accusing Trump of conflicts of interest while running for office. Days after Trump won the presidential election, Tron founder Justin Sun announced that he would invest $30 million into World Liberty, likely leading to his position as an advisor of the firm. After Trump took office on January 20th and Commissioner Mark Uida began leading the US SEC and acting chair, the regulator asked the federal court to pause its case against Sun to explore a potential resolution. World Liberty's launch comes as the stablecoin market continues to grow. Online analytics platforms Artemis and Dune show that the number of active stablecoin wallets increased by more than 50% from February 2024 to 2025. The total market cap for stablecoins surpassed $200 billion in January, with Tether, the dollar, USDC, a dollar, remaining two of the most popular ones on the market.
April 15th, 2025. This is a huge date because it's the deadline for 2 high-paying tax credits that you probably haven't heard about, but you can still get if you take action right now. We've partnered with the relief consultants who are experts in the tax code who've recovered over $100 million for their clients so far. So if you're a business owner or an entrepreneur, listen up so we can get you help and reach our goal of recovering $10 million for the Bull Runners community before the April 15th deadline. So here's how it works. If you're a business owner who had employees in 2021, then you qualify for an average $150,000 check from the Treasury and possibly more with the Employee Retention Credit Program. So if you were told in the past that you don't qualify, get a second opinion now through the link in the description below this video, because there are rules and regulations that have changed just recently. So there's a high likelihood that you do qualify now. And if you sold your business or you shut it down, you still qualify as long as you were active in 2021. So don't miss out. Schedule an appointment with the link below. Just click business owner with employees if it applies to you. There's also a second tax credit that also ends April 15th. So this is for the bull runners who are self-employed in 2021. So if you were a 1099, not W-2, and self-employment was your primary income, the Treasury check for this tax credit can go up to $32,220 with an average of $17,000. So if you were self-employed in 2021 and want to see if you haven't claimed this credit, which nobody has from our community thus far for some strange reason. We've been talking about this in several videos. I don't know, man. Maybe you just want the Treasury to keep your money. But if you want to get money back in your pocket, then schedule a consultation. Don't be lazy. Do this right now before April 15th through the link below. Just click self-employed if you think you qualify for both credits. Let the rep know on the call. And by the way, if you have your tax returns from 2020 and 2021 for this credit, it will be a faster turnaround for you. So have them ready on your call, and they can literally tell you if you qualify on your first call to get you paid. So if you need more money back in your pocket for this bull run, take action right now, click the link, and let's get you paid.
Heading over to the daily charts for XRP on TradingView, as we talked about yesterday, price was going to be running into an extreme resistance here at $2.50 because two things. One, we have our weekly spider line that comes in and interferes with us right there. But also this was the support line of the symmetrical triangle that we were experiencing back here before the breakout in mid-January. It has now flipped into a resistance, and we need to flip that back to a support. So 250 is the current area of that. Now, also, good news. We are about to break over the center line, possibly. We are right now testing off the zero line of our Wolfpack daily indicator, indicating that we could be flipping to green here in the next 24 hours. Last time we flipped to green from red was at the very beginning of November, and we all know what happened during the month of November. It was Moonshot November. And this is where we went from 55 cents all the way up to $2.80. Had a small pullback, all still green, and then the move to the all-time high. And as you can see, our spider lines playing key roles in support and resistance, calling out this most recent bottom at $1.90, now running into interference here at $2.50. Short-term momentum currently on the daily has topped out at 100, so we could see a resetting of the daily short-term momentum wave, which we're using the shaft trend cycle. If we take a look at our last two pullbacks, it was here when we ran from $2.80 all the way down to $1.90. Then we had the pump and we had another pullback, this one coming from $2.60 to $1.90. The major difference here is these two pullbacks that did happen and had significant moves. We were in the red below the zero line on the Wolfpack. We very likely could be crossing back over. And if we're in the green in the Wolfpack, and we have a short-term shaft trend cycle reset, price action typically doesn't come down. It would just consolidate or move slightly down. So positive outlook. We'll know in the next 24 hours where we stand as far as our long-term momentum wave for XRP. Let's go ahead and take a smaller look at the 12-hour here. So on our 12-hour, we have a little bit better news. We have crossed over the zero line. However, as we can see right now, on the 12-hour indicator, we're getting a hidden bearish divergence. And it would be okay if we come down a little bit. We don't want to break back down below and go red like we did here. Hidden bullish divergence or hidden bearish divergence, crossed down. We had a massive drop. We're moving our way up. Hidden bearish divergence has occurred. So we'll have to monitor this over the next 24 to 48 hours. We take a look on a smaller time frame, the 4-hour, we'll notice that that support line of the symmetrical triangle has flipped resistance for sure. Obviously, we had this small little pump to the upside, nothing major, and it couldn't hold there, unfortunately. We just tested that area again yesterday at the 250 and the correlated line of support. We are above the zero line, so we are showing bullish signs. We do also have very positive news because we had a new high and then a higher low and then a higher high and then a higher low. But right here, unfortunately, we failed to get another higher high. So it is very important that we do rebound from this level and make a way up above the previous high here of $2.59. As we see here on our short-term trend cycle, we have flipped to the red, so we may have a reset here on the 4-hour time frame. 12-hour still has room to go to the upside. However, we do have the hidden bearish divergence. Daily is at a level that it very likely could reset. So as we've been following, the next level of support does come into play at $2.23. Are we retesting that level again? We will know very soon. What we have to watch out for on the daily charts is that if it breaks down below the 10 exponential moving average, which is currently sitting at $2.39, we could see a drop back down and retesting this 223 level. Looking at our 3-day candle, we did have a nice move to the upside. We are green, which is good. We have 22 hours and 28 minutes at the time of recording this video to finish above this previous candle. So we do need to finish a new body candle above 255. That is the most important thing. If in the next 24 hours we can get above 255, we're looking strong bullish. If we don't, we could definitely be falling back for a retest of this 223. On the weekly chart, we now have 5 days, 23 hours left in that. We are still very bullish on the weekly long-term trend and very positive news that we have reset on the short-term trend on the weekly. So there is potential if we can get some positive momentum. Obviously, the smaller timeframes we just saw, not looking too bullish over the next 24, 48 hours. The reality is it could be doing a reset. However, if we start to trigger our long-term move here, which we haven't had since October 28th, the week of October 28th, then we started making our move up. We haven't had that yet on the weekly reset to the upside in this bullish posture. So there is still news that looks positive for us on XRP on the higher timeframes. Hey, bull runners, are you feeling FOMO about this bull run without the right financial support? We're here to change that. We're not just about funding, we're about growing your business together. Whether you're investing in crypto, kicking off a new startup, managing your existing business, or looking to expand, we have personalized funding that meets your exact needs. Imagine starting your business or getting capital to invest $100,000 to $250,000 at 0% interest. That's not a dream, it's what we do. We've helped countless entrepreneurs like you with 0% interest funding without needing personal funds, income verification, or collateral. With just a 680 credit score, you qualify. We understand that your business can't wait, so take advantage of our quick funding approach. We look beyond the credit score with inclusive approval process that sees the big picture of your business or investment potential. Our flexible repayments are tailored to match your business cycles, ensuring you can manage repayments without strain. With access to our extensive lending network of over 5,000 options, we're committed to finding the perfect match for your business or investing needs. Plus, you'll have our dedicated team by your side, guiding you through every step of the funding journey. Whether it's buying crypto, hiring new employees, or launching a new product, we're committed to your success. Click the link to connect with our expert advisors and secure your business's future now.